Hello guys, today we're going to refresh our memories on parallel lines and perpendicular lines. So if I say what are parallel lines, you'll usually tell me that they're two lines that never intersect, or you'll tell me they look like railroad tracks, so they're never crossing. How about perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines, they intersect to form a 90-degree angle. So just a quick refresher. So we're going to go through how to do parallel lines, find the slopes, see if they are parallel by looking at their slopes, see if they're perpendicular by looking at the slopes, and then how to write the equation of a line that are parallel or perpendicular. So this is our last topic of chapter 3. This is my least favorite chapter of all of our college algebras because it's so much geometry. But let's just finish this off, finish strong. The last example is the most intense. So make sure you hang in there and do all the work for the last example. Parallel lines are two lines that we just said they never intersect. The symbol for parallel is that. So they never intersect. And they have the same slope. Let's say have equal slopes. So again, if it's a horizontal line, these have 0 slopes. If it's vertical lines, they have undefined slopes. Just a refresher on slope. Perpendicular lines, the symbol for them, because it shows that they are intersecting at a 90-degree angle. So perpendicular lines intersect at a 90-degree angle. When we're looking at their slopes, we know that they are perpendicular because the slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. So slopes are negative reciprocals. So what does that mean? So if I have a slope of 3/4, what is the negative reciprocal of 3/4? So negative means we negate it. Reciprocal means we flip the fraction. So let's do one more of those. Just how about if my slope is equal to 7? So 7 isn't currently a fraction, so let's make it a fraction. We'll put it over 1. The slope of the perpendicular would be what? Excellent, -1/7. Good job. Flip and negate. So negative reciprocals means flip and negate. If it's not a fraction already, just put it over a 1. So when you try at 1, they're asking if they're perpendicular. So that just means we have to find the slope of each. So I have to find 2 slopes. So I have to find the slope of this one, and then I have to do it again with 4/1 and 6/5. So feel free to do this, hit pause, see if you agree with my slopes, and then yes or no, are they perpendicular? So I have 4/9 for the first one. And -6/2 for the next one. If I flip and negate these, they look nothing alike. So are they perpendicular? They're not parallel and they're not perpendicular. So no, the lines are not. I'm just going to use a symbol for perpendicular. So you try 2. Now they're giving us the equation of the line, and they want to know if they're parallel. So in order to do this, you're going to put them into y equals mx plus b form. So we're going to take each of them, and we're going to change them into y equals mx plus b. So 5x plus 2y equals 2. So I get y equals negative 5/2 x plus 1. I'm going to do the same thing on the next one. 5x plus 2y equals negative 6. So I get 2y equals negative 5x minus 6. Divide by 2. Y equals negative 5/2 x minus 3. So now I'm comparing the slopes. The slope of this line is negative 5/2. The slope of this line is negative 5/2. They're a match. So are they parallel? Yes, the lines are parallel. You try it 3. So you try it 3 is a little more extreme. So this is our hardest example yet. Find the equational line that contains the point negative 2, 2 and is perpendicular to the line x minus 4y equals 3. So here's our procedure. Step 1 is to find the slope of the line given. So step 1, find the slope of the line. So I'm going to take x minus 4y equals 3. I have to get into y equals mx plus b form. So I'm going to subtract x. If you think like a mathematician, you might want to add the 4y, subtract the 3. That's what I would normally do. Divide by negative 4. So y equals 1/4 x minus 3/4. So the slope of this line is 1/4. It wants it to be perpendicular. So step 2, flip and negate the slope for perpendicular. So step 2, my m is equal to, flip and negate, 1/4. So the slope of the perpendicular is going to be a negative 4 or a negative 4/1. If they ask for parallel, then we'll just keep the slope the same. So depending on what they ask for is what we'll do with the slope. Now we have a slope and a point. So now we're going back to what we knew before. So we're going to fill in the slope and point into y equals mx plus b to find b. So just like all the other problems we've done, fill in m in the coordinate into y equals mx plus b, find b. So step 3, so we're going to write y equals mx plus b. I know my point is negative 2, 2, so x equals negative 2, y equals 2, m equals negative 4. We're going to solve for b. So b equals negative 6. Now our final step is to write the equation of the line. So y equals mx plus b. Make sure we use the right slope. We want the slope of the perpendicular. So y equals negative 4x minus 6. So that's our final answer. Y equals negative 4x minus 6. That one is the most extreme. So because it wanted perpendicular, we had to go through and we had to find the slope and then find the negative reciprocal. Then we went back to what we did for our point slope. We plug into y equals mx plus b to find b. Then lastly, we write the equation of the line. So again, those are the most extreme. There is one of those on your test. So you want to practice those and try them to make sure you're good at them. Otherwise, great job. We'll do some practice on these. Have a wonderful day.